All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to say it again and again. It's tablet and pen time. Get the tablet, get the pen. Let's write things down. This is going to be about analyzations, things you can do for yourself, and actually invest in some products. How's that? Now, we're going to talk about you today. What can we do? Get past go. I think people are stuck. And what that means is very simple stuck. Now, I'm going to show you what I want you to do in the near future. I want you to see on the screen here, we're going to take a picture in a second, and what we're going to think about is our future. Then we're going to look at the past, present, future. I believe, and please never take offense what I say. I just say it the way I'm just going to be honest and truthful. I believe yesterday you did the same thing you did the day before. All right. You have this rerun. You keep doing again and again and again. If you don't break the way, get out of that rerun, you're never going to get where you want to go. There's your problem. Take a picture right there. There's your future. I'm Ray Reynolds, the Godfather Credit. Write down today's date. There's your future. There's your future. Write it again, and there's your future. I'm going to get you to $5,000 a month to $10,000 a month if you allow me to. Would you do what I asked you to do? But I guess what? I don't tend to ask people. I tell them what to do. Sorry, I'm not going to say, well, you could do this. No, that's not me. You're going to do this, this, and that. And that's it. Period. We're not going to think. We're just going to do. You've been thinking long enough, okay? You're 35 to 75 years old. Look what happened. You've been ripped off by friends and family, and everything got screwed up in most cases. So what do? We get to play. This is live. We get to play. We get to know it's live right now. All right, I'm live 6 days a week, Fridays and Saturdays in classes. That's what we get to do and play the game of business. So what do we do today? Okay, let's write down on that tab at the top of it. See it, believe it, go get it. I want you to see what you want, and I want you to believe and pray to go get it. I bet you can't show me something as an asset I can't go get. Everything. I've got it all anyway. So what do? What do you do when you have everything? Okay. You get bored. 26 years old. I think I'm going to die at 27. All right. 2.6 billion of structure. And what I'm going to do is fat, ugly, and die. See, when I was a kid, I watched grown-ups who would retire within a year or two. They fat, ugly, and died. That's it. I don't want to get fat, ugly, and die. It scared the you-know-what out of me. So what did I do? Simple. I started helping more people. The more I could help, the more I could get. See, it's kind of a leverage thing. If I give you what God gave me, God rewards me. If I give you nothing, it goes away. It's this kind of crazy thing that happens all the time. So here I am in 1981. All right, that's the highest kick at the time. That's only 13 feet, and that's the fastest kick as well. See, I accomplished my goals until I keep doing it until I do it right. So what do? Goodies. Today, we're going to talk about the goodies you're going to obtain. Your goodies are going to be through divisions. I'm going to want you to write things down. I want you to be prepared, okay? We're going to basically do a square right here. Go ahead and put the square right there. That's going to represent a corporation. That's your future. You're going to say you have an LLC, okay? You got an LLP, all right? You have an S Corp, you have a C Corp, you have a nonprofit, maybe you have a PC, professional corporation. All I care is you have a corporation. So that's all I care. Why? Because it's a legal person. Public record says so. And what happens is Supreme Court actually deemed it to be true. Every goodie is in a division. Now understand, if we don't learn to repackage ourselves the right way and kind of dissect ourselves, we're going to be a problem. All right, what happens is we have a corporation. It's on Secretary of State's website. They sue it, they sue you. That happens all the time. I would like this next year. You don't break your promise. I would like this next year. You don't break your promise. All right. How many times do you have a New Year's resolution? You break it within a week or two, maybe an hour or two. This year, 2026, is my year to hold your hand and push you up the hill. I'm going to give you rules and tools and the structure. And I guarantee, all right, because I carry a $5 million bond, if you don't get what I promise you get all your money back anyway. I've never had to give money back in a process because the only thing that screws up would be that person, not me. I follow through every step of the way. Winning the game of business. Now let's watch. All right, this is in 1976. In 1976, your banks, very simple. All right, we had banks, and every bank has a branch number. This has not changed, all right, and it has never changed. It's a line of defense. It's a corporate umbrella. So what does this mean? Okay, when I created Winning the Game of Business, I created the same thing, and I copied what they did. Grocery stores, cities, and states, no problem. Corporation, okay? Winning the game of business. I ended up having basically products and everything else I was doing, and even Shakey's Pizzas and houses and condos and all kinds of fun stuff. 1976, okay? I brought in $1 million of credit by the time it was 1976. Credit. I had $1 million in the bank, by the way. No problem. I'm driving my race car, and I had a Lamborghini Countach. This is about 42 million of credit. There's about 62 of this stuff. I collect it all the time, but I had to recollect some of it again because I died in the come and came back as well. 1976. By the way, I'm one of the original oldest coaches on planet Earth on personal business credit and finance, period. So what happens is very simple. If we play the game. Now, by the way, I was basically 16 years old. What did you do at 16? Okay. I didn't go to high school. It would have been a waste of my damn time. No, I don't want to go to high school. I'm trying to get out of what I call hell. Now, my next series to help the world changed a lot of things. What happened is basically 1984 rolled around. 1984, I get this letter in the mail from the Secretary of State of California. They have a franchise tax fee, and they want me to pay up to $1,000 a month. Okay, between 800 to 1,000. Let's just round it up to 1,000. Now, I own Shakey's Pizzas, 31 flavor ice cream, Subway sandwiches, condos, apartment complexes, and all these pieces. That would have cost me basically $1.2 million for just franchise tax fees if you add it up. That scared the crap out of me, okay? I didn't want to pay that. See, California has a fee called franchise tax fee just to say you have a corporation. Because you have one, you pay a fee. Is that fair? That's just the cost of doing business. Okay, no problem. Now, back in the original situation, Helping Hand Industries, I started that, and I sent away my $10 when I was 9.5 years old. I've been giving corporations for free for 49 years to anybody who wants one, and show them how to get the free tax ID. Nobody should charge that $5,000 that the attorneys do all the time. It's ridiculous. So now that's corp to corp, what we did then. Now, world's changing. 84 came around, franchise tax fee. I didn't like it. I went to Sacramento, and I asked the question, could I create an entity? What is it? An entity under the corporation. So let's do this. Here we're going to create entities. Okay? Now, I'd like you to write what I write, please, because then it'll go into your brain. The way God designed us, he designed us. This is our hands, our eyes, and our ears, our body. If we write, we see and we hear, we touch and we feel. That means you record. By the way, your brain's a recording device. So if we do this correctly and we write this, you're going to master it faster than the person next to you. Okay? But that's just what you need to do for you. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay? We're going to create a line of defense like the banks did. I copied what they did, all right, corp to corp, no problem, until 84 and 85, 86. Then I created division process, okay? How do we multiply? A lot of silly people get all these LLCs. No, thank you. We don't need that. We need a division. Now, in this box here, you're going to put an M, okay? You're going to put an M in the box. That's called management company. Your future is like today. If I rebuild you, if you allow me to, and show you what you did right or wrong and tell you what you did, maybe we can help you or get right back on track. See, most of you are great people. Most of you. Some of you are just freaking lazy, okay? You know who your lazy ones are. That's up to you. From there, we got to understand how to go get it. Finance, we have to create, but structure builds finance. My next series was basically, I want to call it Books for Dummies. That was already taken. I called it the Millionaire's Founders Kit, the blueprint of success. That's what it's named. So what do? You take a picture. If you want to copy right now, you get it from basically soon to be a TikTok shop, but right now it's on Amazon store. There you go. Used to sell for $5,000 a set. Okay, it's now $500. But again, if you would call Chris right now at that office right now in the call center, he'll give it to you for $200. You'd have to call Chris and ask him now, or David, or George, or Jay, or basically what? All the people back there ready to take your fall right away. Here's your problem, okay? And don't forget about Lawrence, because what about me, Ray, Mr. Reynolds? What am I holding? Huh? You know what you did, okay? You. I want you to do two things today. I want you to look in the mirror, and I want you to fire yourself. Tell yourself you're fired. You lost your job. Wow. All right. You couldn't find another job next week. Or you had a 6 months to a year. What did you do? You jacked up your credit cards. You got stuck. You couldn't get any more. You needed a sticky. See, I'm sorry. We need to dummy proof this. See, I follow stupid sometimes, and so do you. We don't need to follow stupid. We need to know the rules and tools. When I designed the system behind the scenes, when I trained Yarborough, TRW, and Aspire in 70s and 80s, every card fluctuates. It's the oldest card, the way I designed it. This is 10, this is 50. You need 10 of these. And if you use more than 29%, your score drops, gets into the yellow to the red. Your problem is you didn't know what you're doing. But you sit at that kitchen table with your friends and family. Honey, we're going to start a business. Oh, goody. We're going to jack up our cards, drop our score. Hell, can't get any more. We're going to get stuck. We're going to bring the pain home to you and me. We're going to hawk our house too. And we're going to be stupid. No, we're not stupid. You did stupid. Can you understand the truth? Don't get mad because I'm going to tell you the truth. These don't fluctuate. You jacked up the wrong damn card. You jacked up the wrong one. What the blank is wrong with you? You jacked up the wrong one and brought the pain home. We got to be a man up, die for a family or woman up. But you brought the pain home. The SSN. Every one of us signed an SS5 form when we were 14 to 16. If not, because you were born in 71, Nixon took the gold standard out. That means one thing. The hospital mandates you sign that SS5 form for the SSN for the baby. So they bond us up to $35 million apiece. Your Social Security card in your personal wallet today, you're not even supposed to carry with you. You're not supposed to laminate it. You're not supposed to use for ID purposes. And a lot of us got credit cards in the mail in the 70s and 80s without applying. So we're going to talk about the truth. It'll set you free. Is that okay? Now watch. The SS4 form equals 1120. I want you to focus and write down SS4. SS4. Line 1. And look at employer, entity, or you. Employer, entity, you. And what it is, it's very simple. It's a universal form. You today, you're a you. Okay, you're you. Fantastic. We're going to say you are a you. Oh, you got a husband or a wife? You have another you. Fantastic. We got two yous. We equaled one under God's eyes. But the problem is if you have joint credit, that's called stupid. Sorry, you're not doing it. You're not stupid. You're just being stupid. I'm sorry. Don't be offended by the truth. You can have 3 divisions of you. 3 divisions of you. You can name them this way after you. You can create a line of defense. See, what happens is an attorney or CPA can name their corporation after themselves. That's actually a division of themselves, by the way. So what happens is, this is a line of defense. You're building a corporate umbrella. Mirror image, banks, grocery stores, and cities. Now we got to division process. Now we're going to understand something. Today, you're going to have 3 divisions of you. Okay, write down 3 boxes here, 3 divisions of you. I want you to have 3 chances to try. As long as you're trying, you're not dying. If you're not trying, you must be dead. Is that just too blunt for you? This was to tell you the truth. This is going to be basically to sign leases. So write down leases. This is going to be supply credit that equals cash credit. Because some of you are jacked up. This is just plain cash credit at all. That's all it is. See, we got a house today. Okay, your house today, I pray you purchase it only one of you on the loan, because you got to put it in homestead trust. That's what it is. 24 years of that house payment is interest. The last 6 years you pay it off. Usually, that's what happens. So what do? Now, the car, we have another problem, okay? Your car has a registered owner and a lien holder. Registered owner and lien holder. Today, you're going to be assigned some things to do. I'm going to tell you what to do. I'm not going to ask. I'm just going to tell you what to do. And if you don't like it, I'm sorry, but the reality is I'm not going to quit being me. I have to be me. I have to be true to myself. I have to be true to you. So we have the ability to understand and play the game. The NACB certified me because I created the 29% rule. Every card fluctuates, all right, but 2. This means if we maintain the 29% rule, your score never drops. Never what? Drops. You dropped it because you got stuck, couldn't get any more. These don't fluctuate. We're going to play the game. We're going to win the game of business. My first series that I created in 1976, we're going to play my way. I think your way sucks. Is that okay? I tell you the truth. I'm right. You're wrong. Okay. I've been saying this all my life. I'm right. You're wrong. Teachers didn't like it. Then I proved them I was right and they were wrong. I got this brain that records most of it, and I just memorize everything. So if we play the game correctly, and gold and platinum cards do not fluctuate at all, and their paid overtime limit is $100,000 up to $1 million, I bet you we can get through that 6 months or a year of crap and not bring the pain home. Here you go. This is chapter 18. Take a picture, scan it, get a copy. What does this mean? What I did is very simple for myself, okay? I'm at a poker game. I'm told I'm a piece of you-know-what in the corner, and someone should now talk to me. This is Mrs. Hope, the she-devil from hell. It says a corporation is a legal person. You see that? Now, come on. What is a corporation, people? A legal what? Person? If I create an entity below the legal person, these are the same thing. Same thing. I designed the original dashboard to create credit files for corporations and tax IDs in 1987. If I create an entity under the corporation called a division process, it has its own credit reports. I can multiply credit. When American Express says you can get 2 of these and 99 more, how many would you like? See, if you don't plan the problem, you're going to get stuck. And it says may sue or be sued. So if you have a corporation online, great, fantastic. What's going to happen? When they sue it, they sue you. You're a duck and a sheep. If anybody tells you the difference, tell them they're lying and talk to me, please. We'll put them on stage and tell them the truth. We'll get him to set himself free. Now it says not required to file a fictitious business name. Not required. Now that's stuck in my head when I was 9.5 years old. I spent $10. You got $10? But that same corporation today is $30. I've been giving free corporations for 49 years. Do not click here and get an LLC or a tax ID, blah, blah, blah. No, free. Free. Go to my website. You'll see the map of the United States. You click and you pay your filing fee. There you go. And IRS.gov is free tax ID. Winning the credit game is 2 variations. Look at SS5 form. It's right there in the corner. And there's got an SS4. The IRS is getting us in the beginning where we're born and when we're dead, because they get the time of death at the hospital, state, and federal government. SSN creates an SS4 in tax return, 1040. The SS4 is what? If you allow me to take your name, your company name, your division name, whatever you want to create, the dashboard creates credit files called Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax. It used to be called TRW, Thomas Raymond Woolridge. They made bicycle parts. And then they got information. Your person, your corporation, your division, or a subsidiary allows me to establish reports. Well, if you'd like them, for that under tax ID. It's an instant credit report. What do? Here's a division of me. Let's watch what happened. I signed the lease of this building and the one next to us as well. So when I signed the lease of a building, I signed the lease. I put Ray Reynolds. But because I have a division of me, I put the SS4 versus SSN because I'm allowed to. If I create an entity of my name under a corporation, it's a legal person. I'm not here to be seeping an attorney, but the reality is you could actually have that as a second chance for you if you want to. But it's up to you as well. You got to be part of the program. You see, I just saw this thing on Facebook. Buy this kit, buy that kit. Oh, goody, it's $5,000. Now it's on sale for $199. I guess they're desperate for money, or no one's buying their silly books. I don't know. See, let's understand something. If they're going to sell you a book, they better tell you about the book. They better read you a story. Every book I write, I read you the story. I'm online 6 days a week to read you the story. You got a question, ask the damn question because I created the book. These people don't do this. That's why I'm the original coach out there in the first place, the godfather of credit. Take a picture. I took supply credit and created $53,000 of credit. Supply turns into cash because I had to reduce some debt and solve some problems. What do? You can create $51,000 on supply turning into cash to reduce your debt if you want to, but it's up to you again. Now let's do what I did. Okay, let's understand. 18 years ago, because I'm the guy that created the division process in 85, 86, period. It's in all my books for 40 plus years. And what did I do? I'm an affiliate to creditors. This means I contacted all the cash credit cards for corporations, and they have all put division process on the application. It's been there 18 years. 18 years it's there. Every division, every entity can get credit, period. So that's what we got to do. Now, I want you to listen very carefully. I want to repackage you today. What does this mean? All right, your driver's license today has your home address on it. It needs to be a P.O. box. Write it down. That's your step. You're being assigned to do things. Okay, your driver's license, your registration, insurance, P.O. box. You don't get in a bumpity bump and give it out unless it has a P.O. box, period. When you get a bumpity bump, you shut up. They're listening. Their friends are going to tell them to sue you and kind of hurt you anyway. The Lamborghini there is a division. All right, a division of a corporation. Here's the keys. It's not my car. Online, you hear these people, you can only write us so much of the core. I don't care about the damn write-off. I care who's going to sue me and screw me up. If I'm the red stone, I'm a duck and a sheep. You want to be a duck and a sheep and go ba, 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 quack, quack, quack? Registered owner of a car, all right, is a division. Is a division. All cars are assumed, are basically received into a division. A division. If they sue the registered owner, it's not you anymore. Now, write it down. You're willing to sacrifice a division, not your corporation. I don't care if it's 5,000 or 6 pounds. It's like I got a correct grant. It's 6,000 pounds of a car. You don't guess. You tell them the truth. But that's what it is. So here we have to realize if I don't have a car, I don't have to worry about the write-off. If I drive a company car, I got the keys. If they sue the division, they can't sue me. That's what we got to do. Repackage you my way. You're going to write down disconnect, isolate, incorporate, in case you had to throw it away. We, the people, have the right, and the Constitution's right for everybody in the United States of America to file a bankruptcy under the Federal Protection Act. That's what it's called, automatic stay. Again, not here to be CP an attorney, but understand how to play. If you have an old blankety blank day, you watch the banks file bankruptcy, but what about you? You file bankruptcy, you're about to pay home. No, no, no. That's not acceptable. There's no reason to be stressed if you package yourself the right way. If you have collection items, there's 5 ways to kill the debt. IRS.gov, go online, you find out how you get off from compromise. It's not hard to do. Credit repair, they say it's a fraud, Federal Trade Commission. See, in credit repair, they're supposed to have a bond, register the Attorney General's office, and be a 501c3 nonprofit. But if they're not, that means they're lying and just writing letters, not mine kind of late kind of crap. But okay, it's up to you. They indicted Daniel, the credit repair cloud. Because why? He was out there doing blah, blah, blah. Take a picture. There is winning the game of credit. Winning the credit game. Right there. Right there. It's free. Everybody. I've updated over the years. It's free for everybody. Why would I want to charge for something when I'm trying to change the world? I have everything I want. Now, we charge for services, things to the employees, so they get their paychecks and everything else. They get paid. Okay? I don't take a paycheck. Here is the Debt Crisis Intervention. Here is the Fair Debt Collections Practice Act. Take another picture. Make sure you understand what they're allowed to say or do. From here, we have Analytical 750. They have all 3 bureaus, which is great because Credit Karma has no phone number. They don't have a Experian. They've been indicted 6 times. The reality is I think they should be fired. Experian.com is about $35 a month. Okay. Analytical is $2,500 or $25, and they'll give you a Experian on top of that. But what happens is simple. You scan it, you take a picture. Here's a system that these people have developed to help you have an app going to the Apple Store next year. And what's going to do is personal business credit. They're also going to call you every 46 days. They're going to tell you what's next. Remember, what you say you are, you are. What you say you are, you are. Got it? You see, I'm basically what? Mindset. I had to program my brain to say I'm one of the few, not one of the many all my life. I had to tell myself I'm not a piece of what she told me all the time. And I'm not a loser, and I'm not stupid, and I'm not basically retarded. You fight through the damn pain. It's a mindset. If I can touch it, I can kick it. And I can kick it. White boys can jump. White men can jump too. Mindset. Go to the Amazon store. Get some free books. Get some goodies. Pay for other books too. But if you buy a book, you're stuck with me. I'm going to read you a story. Take a picture. There's your future for next year. You're going to allow me to get you a line of credit called Checkbook Money. You're going to allow me to get you a blueprint loan for $250,000. You're going to write a check to escrow. Not me. I'm not a Ponzi like those other guys are. No, thank you. You're going to write a check to escrow. You're going to master auto income. You're going to take a picture right now. Now. Right. That's what you're going to do. Here's your future. You drove by the Wendy's the other day, and what did you do? Nothing. You didn't pay attention. Do you ask the question, who owns it? Did you go and ask for the owner or the manager? It's a what? It's a management company. Why did you own a Wendy's? Why did you own a Jack in the Box? I bought mine at 19. Why? You drive by your opportunity every day. I don't get it. Why would you ever do that? It makes no sense. Your goal is to realize one thing. My vice president of the company, his name is Santos. He's got 30 years of basically marketing and real estate and all these pieces. Do you know I wrote the first book on laundromats? Laundromats, car washes, my payphones, my printing companies, storage units, and real estate. I wrote the first book on real estate. Yeah, I did. Isn't that fun? All right, maybe that's why, because I'm the oldest coach on the planet today. We have 51 escrows lined up next year. That is $1.1 billion. Would you like a piece? Would you like a piece? You just have to do what I asked you to do. Be a puppet master. Be a puppet master. When people say I'm rich or how rich are you, it's just ay. All right, the IRS is listening. You say you're rich. I think you just pierced your veil. If I was there, I would have died them all. I'd tell them to shut up. If today you allow me to get you checkbook money or blueprint loan, different ways as well, you're going to have a piece. You're going to play with me for 1 year. You're going to get 6 escrows to 10. 6 to 10, okay? And I want you to focus on this very carefully. You're going to write a check from a line of credit I billed you into escrow for $25,000. This will entitle you up to $3,200 a month after the bills are paid, and we're putting 3 people plus me in that program because that would get $100,000 down. Got it so far? Numbers don't lie, only people lie. What are we going to do? 50,000. So now we have what? 200,000. There we go again, up to 5,600. Now we have basically what? 6 people. 75,000 up to $7,500. If we put the down payment down and I administrate the escrow, and you're going to be part of an escrow, you own it forever until it burns down and you die. Your problem is you didn't understand what the Rockefellers did. All these people, little stories. Get the whole story behind it all. So 100,000. 8 people to 10 people, that's $1 million. I bet you can buy anything at 10% down. What do you think? Take your picture. There's your goal for 2026. There's your goal. You're going to play with me for 12 months, period. You're going to allow me to build you up my way because your way sucks, all right? And you've been following stupid long enough, and you're not stupid. You just follow stupid. Every division we have is known as a bucket of money. If you say you're an expert in real estate, then prove it. Show me a Homestead blocker, a UCC one in chattel mortgage. You're going to go, what's that? I invented those years ago. Show me the form called assignment of mortgage I wrote in 88 and 89. You have to learn how to play. Instead of giving people your money, you need to invest in yourself to be an entrepreneur. If you have 3 houses in an LLC, one sues and screws up, you're dead. You're older, slower, you're not as pretty as you used to be. If we create a line of defense and manage these entities, we need 9 divisions, 9 lines of credit, and 9 locations. This equals 18. That equals, listen carefully, $100,000 a month for a corporation. Now you can get a paycheck and pay for your house payment. Now you can offset your taxes. We are going to have SS4 for every one of you, again and again and again. Because if we have something that screws up because the corporation made it a legal what person, we're going to get rid of the bad piece. Your problem is you keep being the same piece. This represents literally, all right, 21 cars and about 2.2 billion in real estate at one time before I died in a coma. That is 1,013 divisions, by the way. What are we going to do? Play. I had to create a form, but I didn't create the form. I modified it. 84, again, franchise tax fee. Sacramento. Can I create a form or a way that entity, listen to the word entity, could basically be under the corporation and not pay a franchise tax fee? Because the corps pay franchise tax fee for everyone. This guy that talks about these 19 LLCs and blah, 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 and this mess, not only is it an accounting mess, it's crap. One lawsuit, it destroys the whole damn thing. On top of that, in California, that'd be $20,000 a year just to maintain a corp. It's ridiculous. It's it's so much confusing. It's crap. I was told by Sacramento, by 2 departments, I can create a form or modify, they'd approve it. The SS4, let's understand, it says entity. It says employer. It says me. I can see chapter 18. It says not required to. I can see things in my head. I can visualize and I connect the dots in my head. I always have. So what happens? Your corporation will have a 4A division because I said so. My corporation will have a 4 because I said so. If I need another person or people into a project to close an escrow, it's an A, B, C, D, or E, and F. We got 26 letters in the alphabet. How many would you like? We close escrow. We own a piece. You get a deed of trust forever till it burns down and you die. It's not going to burn down and you're not going to die right now. You got 50 more years. We play my way. Your way sucks. Sorry. If we play my way for next year and you want to play with me for 90 days, let's see you getting my feet wet. Okay. 90 days, 100,000 of personal credit. There you go. Or business credit. I'm going to blueprint you. You and I are on that phone for an hour with your partner in life as well. Every call is every 3 weeks. I'm going to give you the full blueprint of 18 books and CDs, and I'm going to read you a story. I wrote the book. You're going to hear it from me, page by page. 18 divisions. That's $20,000 there. Because we're going to have what? 18 divisions, 9 lines of credit, 9 locations of something to create $100,000 a month. What are we going to do? The listed price is 10 grand. That's expensive. The office wants to sell you 7 grand. That's expensive too. If you did it while you're online now with me right now, and you call Lawrence right away, or Chris, or George, or Jay, or who cares? Just call anybody anyway. It's $5,000. It's a giveaway. You don't do it, that's on you. If you want to play for the year, we're going to go for 6 to 10 escrows, at least 6 to 10, because every bucket of money is going to get up to $100,000 a month. I want to build you back to million to billionaire. I'm the incorporated for rich and famous people. A couple of presidents of the United States of America too. Let's play my way. 200,000 credit blueprint call and calls every 3 weeks for a year. That's $27,000. That's expensive. What do you get to do? Okay. Today, if you did it today, you can put $2,500 down. All right, get started right away. No problem at all. And what's going to happen is if you can pay the balance right away, you get the $200,000 in credit. If not, you only get half the credit because that's what you did. It's up to you. But if you did it today, let's watch. Grand total. Where's my grand total? It disappeared. There it is. Wow. Today, instead of $27,000, it's $10,000. If it's paid in full, it's 10. 25 down today, pay the payments right away. You still get the $200,000, it's still 10. $2,500, make payments, you get half the credit. That is because you're on my webinar with me now. Don't do it, you blew it. Simple. I'm going to blueprint you. I'm going to blueprint you. You're on the phone with me for an hour plus with your partner of life. We're going to talk about your past, present, and future. Did you file a bankruptcy? Did you seal it? Do you have a tax problem? Do you ever have a problem with American Express or Chase? Are you married? Do you have kids? We're going to basically break it down to the corporation type you have, 18 divisions, and we're going to plan to live and we're going to plan to die. Irrevocable trust. Cars, a division. We're going to focus on cash flow. Free up your time when I put in my book when I was 15 years old. Simple. Blueprint call with me is $5,000. Office sales are for $2,000. I give it away for $9.99 to you today if you did it right away. Simple. If you basically partner with me, it becomes free. Free. You and I are going to work together. Everything you do, you and I are going to talk every 3 weeks. We're going to do it my way. Hey, I created my first million at 14 and a half, my first billion at 21, double billion 26, 3.6 billion 2009 before I died in a coma. We're going to go get this. But again, there's your Zelle. Take a picture. We love Zelle because you get discounts. If you call the office right away today, no problem. You can do that too. We're going to say always good. And we're going to say what? Zelle now. You can call that office right now at 800-254-9506. Use a card for anything. They charge you 5% more. That's how it works. Call now. Ask for one of the specialists. What do we do? That hit my head. I ended up having an indentation in my skull. How's that? Okay, I hit that light so hard. It's only 13 feet in the air. I like goodies. You like goodies? Discipline is everything. Goodies are division process, so you win the game. Always good. That's what I've been saying since I was 2.5 years old. Thank you, Jesus. That's my signature. You need an office for anything? Okay. I'll give you 12 feet. I'll lease it to you. 12 feet at a time. Because I'm not shared office space. What do? Your corporations need it done in Bradstreet. I'll help you with that as well. So will Analytical. That's supply and vendor credit. What do we do now? If you get part of Analytical for $25 a month, that's good. They have all 3 bureaus. They're part of the dark web, so you don't need that LifeLock thing that was indicted 6 times as well, or that Credit Karma was indicted 6 times as well too, because there's no phone number to help you there. Analytical has a phone number to help you every step of the way. They're going to help you down in Bradstreet. They're going to help you with Experian, Challenger, and Equifax business reports. Their app is coming to the Apple Store this next year. So they're going to help you for both things as well. There's that corporation once again. What do? Corporations and legal what? It may sue or be what? Again, what do? We can have a fictitious business name, a division process. We could play the game to win. The ultimate goal is very simple, the lie. When you sign for a corporation, you sign the bank account, they follow the money, you sign the car, the building, the credit card. So remember something, if they sue the corp, they will sue you. They always have, they always will. It's not a trust owning the corporation kind of silly stuff. That doesn't make sense either. We play the right way. We're going to repackage you like Humpty Dumpty. That's the ultimate goal. Now, tomorrow, all right, today's Friday. Tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. in the morning, 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, we have goal setting. At 9 o'clock, we have Dun & Bradstreet. Then we have level 1, 2, and 3. Then we have basically fighting through the pain in the afternoon as well, which I have one of those after this too. So let's focus on something. You're going to get to the point you get too much of me. How's that? I'm going to read you the story in the book and make sure you understand the questions and answers. I'm not going to let you down. I've been doing this for 49 years, okay? I'm one of the original coaches on planet Earth. We're going to get some goodies and goodies. We're going to take the corporate credit I build you, and you're going to buy your lifetime income. Borrow money is not taxable. Write it down, please. Borrow money creates debt, offsets taxes. Fourplex, apartment complex, a Wendy's, a Jack in the Box. You're not going to work there. You're just going to own it. You're going to become the banker. Is that okay? If you need $25,000 of credit to you today, I'll get that for you. I'll build you up. I'll do a wrapper rescore and I have the paralegals rebuild your credit anyway for that same price. Okay. But today, instead of $2,500, it's $2,000. You save some money. If you Zelle, you save 10% on that too. Every package comes with rapid refresh, push your score up, and the paralegals will help rebuild your credit with you. Not repair, rebuilding. That's what they'll do. Now, if you need $50,000 of credit today, very simple. It's $5,000, it's 10%. But here's $3,000 if you did it while I'm online. Save another 10% when you Zelle, now. What are they going to do again? $100,000 of credit for you. You need $100,000 to the corporation because we're going to build what? Checkbook money, blueprint loans. We're going to build up and away. That's the goal. Now, today, it's usually about $8,000. It's a discount. But today, if you did it right away, and I mean now, it's a Zelle. It's $5,000. That's half price. But that means now, not tomorrow. It means now. $5,000, 50% off, flat out. What do we do now? If you want $200,000 instead of $10,000, I'm giving it for $7 today. That's $100,000 you and the corporation as well. Talk to the specialist. Let them work with you every step of the way. What am I going to say? Discounted 10% if you Zelle. What happens now? It's a Zelle now, and always good. That's how it works. Call your specialist. Get to know us because we want to get to know you. When we do any type of business, even when we just help you, we partner up. We get to know each other. And that's how it works. 800-254-9506. First time in my life I was ever proud of myself. Believe it or not. When you eat out of a trash can and you're homeless and everybody uses and abuses you, what the hell do? You study. You make sure you're the smartest person you know. That's what I did for me. I got basically really proud once. The Ray Reynolds University, one technology driver over in Spectrum, 22,000 feet building. Buildings and locations where? Havasu, Texas, Arizona, Utah. I'm training people for Carlton Sheets and Dave Delgado and basically Russ Dalby as well. But then I get to die in a coma. My life got to change. All right, that $3.7 billion went bye-bye. What do I have to do? I have to build it again and again. Goodies, I like goodies. You like goodies? So today we're going to analyze some people and understand what we do for every client. Every one of you can get to 750. I'm going to say 90 days. The office wants me to say 6 months a year. Okay, there you go. As long as you do what you're told, it happens right away. But it's up to you. We play. I give you a guarantee in writing. If I don't do what I say, we have a $5 million bond, you get your money back. There's only two rules. Do not jack up cards or do not apply during the program. That's it. If you screw up the program, it's on you. Do not blame me for your stupidity for doing that, please. We're not stupid people, but we follow stupid all the time. So driver's license, insurance registration has to be P.O. Box. Registration of a car has to be our division, cannot be you. We have to protect our ass and never bring the pain home. The Lamborghini, no matter what you look at that car, the front, the back, the license plate, Ray Reynolds University, it's right there. And here's the key. What do? It's a division process. The next Lamborghini has a 21 car collection, the Diablo. What is it? It's a division. Even from Chase Bank shows you it's a division of a corporation. Do not own a car. Please never say or and. I don't understand. We die, we go to a better place. Husbands and wives have a problem called probate. All right. So what happens is when you say or and, you have to pick one of them. I want you to say you or me, you or me. If I'm gone, you can sign the paper. If I'm not, or he said, and I can't do it when I'm in the grave, I'm already gone. I know it's blunt, but it's the truth. We don't want to ever use the word and. We're going to do a what? Rapid rescore. We're going to do a rapid rescore. We're going to analyze you. We're going to charge you $1,500. And we're going to get you a $10,000 credit card, $10,000. I want to get you, and I'm going to knock out $500 on that. I want you to spend $1,000. I'm going to give you 10 times money back to you. And at that, I want to rebuild you, rapid rescore, have the paralegals rebuild your credit the right way. And that's what I want you to do. But it's up to you today. I need you to be a CFO ready, Chief Financial Officer. That's the goal. If you have a corporation, let me add history, please. Let me take my dashboard and add credit reports to your corporation, please. I'll get you the Spirit and Challenger and Equifax cash reports, and I'll start building your credit right away. If it's usually $2,500, it gives you $25,000, 10 times your money back. But because you're online with me now, you save $500 on that too. It's up to you. But again, you can call the specialist and work something out with it right away. But it's up to you. I want you to understand that Zell, now means you. You got to understand, make a commitment to yourself. I'll make my commitment to you. We get to play the game. We get to win. I like winning the game of business. I designed it in 1976. So what do? 800-254-9506. We play. Do you want to be a millionaire? Say no, please. People keep saying they're rich, they're rich. No. They're not rich. The corporations are rich. I would like to establish your corporation with 9 divisions, all right, for 9 lines of credit and 9 locations of something. I would like to have a team that creates up to $100,000 a month income to the corporation. Then you can decide what your paycheck needs to be, and you get to learn to break even. A division process. My dashboard establishes the divisions. I just need a name of a corporate division or you, and I can establish those reports right away. Today, each division is $1,000. We put the credit reports, and when we need tax ID, we do that as well. Okay. Here's 3 with or without credit. Here's 9 with or without credit. Here's 12. What happens usually, I double the numbers for you. All right. But I want you to pay attention today. It's very simple. I will double the numbers for you to make it 6, 18, and 24. But if we do this right away, what do? Okay. This is during the webinar only, and that's the ultimate goal, only during the webinar. If you want the 18, it's $1,500 today. If you want the 9, it's $999. But that's only because I said it and they're going to hear me in the back. You don't do it now, Zell, you missed out the opportunity. And again, it's 800-254-9506. Call one of those specialists now. And always good. We play the game. What we're going to do is very simple, okay? I'm going to rebuild you my way. Then I'm going to get you a Green Spark card from Capital One. It does show up on personal file, the only one that does. But I'm going to give you 3 of those. 100,000 and 2 at 30. That's 160. If we take the 160, if you allow me to, times 9, that's $1 million. There's only 10 applications I like anyway. There's only 10. What do we get to do? All right. Now, the B of A has 3 cards. Wells Fargo has 4. The Inks have 6. And then we have the American Express that'll give you cards off every card. So what do? That 5 cards is $5 million of credit. if you did it right. The bank always gives you what is called bridging the gap. It's a line of credit or basically installment loans. If you did it my way, that would be about $5.4 million of credit to finance the business and the dream. See, structure builds finance and money. You keep stealing from the family, quit doing that, please. There's no reason to do that in the first place at all as we play the game. Today, when we analyze your credit, I don't know what kind of Capital One you got. I need you to tell me. I need you to tell me. So in other words, you're going to call the specialist if you're being analyzed today, later today, or first thing Monday morning. You're going to say, is that a Quicksilver 1, Venture 1, or is it a Platinum card? I need to know that. You're going to also tell us if you ever screwed up American Express or Chase, because they don't like to forgive you. All right, ever. Division of you will solve that problem. What do? Rapid Rescore. Go back 48 years ago. Rapid Score for mortgage companies. I invented that too. Ken Yarbrough and Harold Stokes. That was me. And Rapid Refresh blocks crap. You do what you're told. Your score is always above 750 right there. But there's about $500. I'm going to tell you the truth. I hope it'll set you free. What do? Always remember what a corporation is, because it replaces you. You can fire yourself, have a division of you right away if you want to. But again, supply, cash, credit. Supply turns into cash in case you have to reduce some debt. That's important. Up to $53,000 I obtain, you can usually be about $51,000. What do? If you're military or Navy or a family member, thank you for your service to them. I got mine because I was sucked into a government program as a kid. Being an orphan, nobody cared if you died or not anyway. So what do? We can create cash credit, lines of credit, credit cards, even with a 550 score with Navy. What do? The dashboard allows me to establish, and listen carefully, U Corp division process, Experian, Treasury, and Equifax business reports. Right there, business reports. We get to do that for cash credit. The phone number you're going to call today or Monday. All right, every morning I have a meeting called Setting the Tone at 7:30 in the morning. So you'll call after 10 if it's on Monday, 800-254-9506. What is our goal? Very simple. This is case number, and understand, we don't give your name ever. It's case number 6052. All right, there's no TransUnion. Okay, this is part of analytical. If you see an MIM, write down millionaire in the making. At least you're getting 100,000 of credit. The specialist name is Christopher. Okay, your score was 573. Now we push it up a little bit, and it's going up and down a little bit. There's a graph on all the heartbeats of dashboards. You control the graph because of utilization. That's where the 29% rule has to be basically in your brain to understand it. Here we have what? No inquiries. Please keep it that way. We got collection crap, okay, on basically Equifax and Experian. We have 39% utilization in Wells Fargo. OpenSky.com, it's a secured card anyway. And then you have Capital One. All right, when I get you the next card, I want you to remove OpenSky. You will not need that secured card at all. Underwriters will see it. Now, my question to you, number 6052, all right, have you had a problem with American Express or Chase? I need to know the answer to that. You're getting 100,000. This is business credit. Now watch what's happening. This person is going to be a CFO for the corporation. We have to make sure their credit is good. So they're getting 100,000 to the corp, but they need 100,000 of personal credit. This is a person that needs to upgrade number 6052 to 200,000 of credit. If not, I got to take that 100,000 and divide it by you and the corporation. See, that's our problem. So talk to your specialist, Christopher, right away. That is 6052. This is 6461. What do we look at? Okay, we have no inquiries. Good. No collections. That's good. It's a rebuild. It's a rapid. It's 5,000 of credit. This person paid probably $500, and I'm giving them 10 times their money back because that's what I've always done. Then you're stuck with me, the guy that designed the system in the first place. So again, what do we get to do? Here we get 5,000. Look at the mess. Here's a person that their credit card limits suck. They're terrible. I mean, it's a joke. Every credit card limit should be $10,000. So if not, at 5, at least 10. But now look at this crap, 100% jacked up. At least you have Chase. You haven't screwed that up. Okay, no problem. And I'm always looking for American Express. Here's a person, if they did what they're told to do, and they would get supply credit to the corporation, they can get $51,000, and they can reduce their debt in about 90 days. That's how you do it. Or here's the choice. Pay it down or increase the limit. pay it down, increase the limit. So we look at basically what you have and the things you have is what happens. Capital One is an instant. You go to Capital One's login. After you're going to pay a payment, click it. It says I want. It opens another page. It says on the second to the left on the bottom to increase limits. Increase limits or pay it down. There's your choice. This person, if he does what I tell them to do, he or she, 64 or 61, if we had to create supply cash credit combination, you could solve your problem in 90 days. And then we got to get you some big boy cards or big girl cards, okay? This is crap. Every card you get is 5,000 to 10,000 as I build you up and away. Again, I would tell you to get a hold of your specialist, was basically Jay, and increase this basically more than $5,000 of credit. But again, you need a corporation. Have them give you one for free. Free. And then upgrade the credit line. That's all you do. Free. Okay? So let's just supply credit for cash. Here's 6449. It's a rebuilt 10,000 of credit. Christopher's your specialist. Okay. No inquiries, but you have a collection account. That collection account is $165. If it doesn't go away by the paralegals, then pay the damn thing. Pay it. Kill the debt. Kill the debt. It's $165. Pay it. Okay. All right. Now what do we have? 54%. So here we have Open Sky for $1,400. That's unsecured, because if they do secured after $200, they increase it and they take the security off of the card. Okay. If we take these cards here, again, you have crap limits. At least your B of A's got what? $4,200. See, here's the problem. The B of A is $4,200. If it was their credit card, they could reduce the debt to ratio right away. Because it's a zero balance, it's a trade line or an authorized user. I can guarantee it. Underwriters see that, and it's a mess. If it's not that, what I say and what I think it is, then reduce your debt to 29% right there. This person can have 760 scores in the next 60 days. What does that allow me to do? Line them up for 100,000 in personal and business credit. You get rid of these little dinky limits. It's ridiculous, okay? KeyBank gives $50,000 on a damn checkbook to a corporation with tax ID. I'm sorry, you're doing it wrong. 6340. Okay, you have all these collections, education. Well, let's see if we can challenge those, since Obama in 2013 said education should be on the report. Let's see if that goes anywhere. Okay, no inquiries, great. It's a rebuild. You get 10,000 of credit. Lawrence is your specialist. Fantastic. But again, you have no credit. Oh, by the way, if you don't know this, I popped your card earlier today. I get you credit. Now, get you 3 starter cards and build you up and away. There's you go. Everybody can do this. It's not hard. What do we do? Here's 40 or 6431. No inquiries, but collection crap. Okay. Rapid goes around. Oh, you screwed up Chase. Damn it. Chase is one of my favorite cards. So is American Express, because it doesn't fluctuate. Did you screw up that one too? So again, what do? We got a Rapid's going to block it. We're going to push the score up and away. And what do we have? At least we have 27% utilization. Now that basically Amex card, that's a blue card, by the way. The reason I can tell it's because it's fluctuating. Gold and platinums don't. Simple. So if we do this correctly, let's understand. You don't have any credit. You have first credit. Wow. Credit first. Wow. So you have an Amex card, and we need to get you some Chase, some other pieces, but you screwed up Chase. So that have to be a division of you. But again, we get to play the game too. So here's the point. This person's 700s. Okay, what do we have? We have some collection crap. Get around that stuff. All right, you should be getting 50 to 100,000 in credit. Talk to Lawrence, your specialist, and let's keep building up and away. But I'm going to tell you, you've been doing this for years. Why? Because you've been playing the up and down show. How about you get a corporation today? Tell them to give it to you for free when you upgrade. You upgrade to your limit of credit today. Tell them I want my articles for free. That's right. Free. Okay, upgrade your limit. That's all you got to do. All right, here's 6433. Rapid rescore. All right, no problem. And rebuilt 10,000 of credit. But here you got all these collection craps. Okay, look at all these little stupid things. Okay, we can get around that. That's easy. It's just silly little things. What do? You have one card authorized user. Did you screw up American Express or Chase? I need to know that. Did you screw it up? We need to know that right away. So let's understand something. So here, the 10,000 is good, but let's get 25 to 50. And I want you to have a free corporation today. I want you to upgrade your limit and ask them for a free corporation. And they'll show you even how to get the tax ID. All right, because I want to build credit to rebuild your life, because without it, you're not going to get where you want to go. You've been playing the up and down show your whole life, by the way. What do we have? 6436. Rebuild again, all this collection crap. Wrapper goes around it, no problem. No inquiries, keep it that way. What do we look at? Here, 99%. Damn. But luckily, they're crappy little limits. They're all crappy limits. Come on. There should be 5 to 10,000 each. So what do we have to do? Open the gap or pay it down. Maybe supply credit for cash. It says you screwed up Chase. Division of you solves that problem. But again, you didn't screw up American Express. Okay, that's good too. Talk to your specialist today, please. It's Jay. All right, change that from 10 to 25,000. And what are you going to do? Get free articles of corporation today. And you're going to get into classes tomorrow so we can play some more. 6436. Here's 6437. Okay, 10,000 of credit, rapid score, no problem. And all you have is a bunch of crap. You screwed up Chase. I wish you did not do that, but you did. Did you screw up American Express? It says no. Good, we'll get that. You have no revolving. I'm going to block the crap, give you a couple cards, 2 or 3 cards to rebuild you. But again, I'm going to want you to increase it to 25,000 of credit today. Call Jay right away. I want them to give you articles of corporation for free. And you just pay a little filing fee, okay? Now that's 6437. 6445. Your 400s, that sucks. That's really bad, okay? Because of all the collection items as well, 10,000 of credit. Talk to Jay again. Increase the limit, get a corporation so we can circumvent the problems. You're basically late 3 times in a row. That kills the credit. You're going to have to be 3 to 4 payments on time and get past that. Maybe supply credit, the division of the corporation today you get for free as you upgrade. What happens? Get supply credit to get what? Cash credit to reduce your debt. Be on time from now on. We have basically 6443. It's rapid rescore, 5,000 of credit, no problem. Collection items. We're going to go around them. All right, from now, you have no revolving. I'm going to give you 3 starter cards. Then we're going to build that score up and away. Got it so far? You're going to call your specialist today, Jay again. I guess it's his lucky day. You're going to increase that to 25,000. He's going to have you articles of corporation for free. That's what he's going to do today. Here's 6446, 10,000 of credit, no inquiries, great. But you have this what? Collection for 14,000. Rapid will go around it and build you up and away. Oh my goodness, you have a total mess. You have 1 card, 7,000. The rest are most of them is crap. Okay. This takes a division of me to get around this. A division of me building supply credit to get cash credit. Again, you're getting 10,000. You need to make it 25,000 at least. You need articles of corporation today. They're free when you upgrade with Jay right away. Very simple. All right, that is 6446. Again, what do we do? Here's 5362. Okay, it's starting to go up a little bit, but you're in the 400 scores. George is your specialist. Increase your limits today of credit. We're going to build you. Get free articles of corporation so I can get you supply credit to be able to reduce your debt. What do you got? You have collection crap. We get around that. What are we going to do? We're going to build you 3 cards called starter cards and build you up and away. But your future is corporation. Understand it's free today when you upgrade. 5362. Here's 5159. At least it's a millionaire in the making. You were 500 scores. Now we got you 650s. Okay, we went up 100 points. We're not done. Brandy's your specialist. She's one of the managers. But you got all these inquiries. Why would you do Navy unless you're lined up for Navy? Okay, let's see what we got. Here we have collection crap. You had a Chapter 7 bankruptcy discharge, and you have Capital One. You have a Navy for 11,000. So if we took rapid and block all the crap, and you have something on that Capital One, what do we do? Well, it's a million in the making. You get 50,000. Here's what you need to do. You need divisions, all right, to replace this, get supply credit as well, get around the crap, and increase that to about 100,000 of credit. That's what I would suggest today. But again, that's number 5159. From there, have you screwed up American Express or Chase? I helped you by getting a little starter card already. Let's build it up and away. Here's 6452. And oh, you screwed up American Express. Look at all this. You screwed up. Oh, wow. Any Chase there too? You got to see if we screwed this up as well. From here, what do we have? U.S. Bank. See, the limits are so bad, it's hard to balance that crap. What am I going to tell you flat out? We're going to reduce the limits. You're going to pay them down or increase the limits. That's what you need to do. Pay down or increase. But you have what? 3 divisions of me, at least a division of me in supply credit, shared offices. So you're actually getting your act together. Remember that corporation has to get the supply credit as well. So you're rebuilt. Please make sure you're getting 100,000 of credit at least, because I have to spread it around between you and the corporation. Again, that's how we need to do today. Here's 6454. Rebuilt 10,000. Lawrence is your specialist. You had a bankruptcy, 13 and 7, no problem. They took the 13 and converted to 7. You have no credit. I'm going to give you 3 starter cards and build you up, and away. What's going to happen is that's 10,000 of credit. You need to upgrade that to 25 today with Lawrence, and they'll only give you the articles for free through the corporation. That's the only way you're going to get supply to get into cash anyway. Corporation's credit and build you 3 cards anyway. We're going to rebuild every one of you. Here's 6453. George is your specialist. You have no inquiries. Please keep it that way. You got some collection, what I call crap, and you have no credit. So I'll build you 3 starter cards again and build you up, and away. But here's our problem. Okay, you don't have a corporation here. You should have a corp to give you supply to cash. If you want a division of me, it's got to be under a corporation, because a corporation, as they say, is a legal person. So as the entity, we get to play the game to win. That is 6453. Talk to George today. The goal is very simple, everybody. Let's understand something today. We're going to hold your hand. You're stuck with me 6 days a week. Our team's going to help you. If you buy a book or get a book, what's going to happen? I'll read you the story. I'm going to answer all your questions. So guess what? Today you're going to call 800. Write it down. 800-254-9506. Now, right away. We're going to get ready to do a live TikTok, and it's going to be basically fighting through the pain. You got 5 minutes to call that office now, right away. Ask for your specialist. That's all you need to do. I hope to pray that you're on my next event today at 4 o'clock, fighting through the pain. And I hope tomorrow you spend the whole day with me from 7 o'clock to 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I want to change your life. I am Ray Reynolds, the Godfather of Credit, the oldest, all right, coach on planet Earth, by the way. I started it all. Is that okay? Let's play 800-254-9506. See you later today.